Popular, hard to find carry gun, the Springfield XDS. I do have one magazine in. It is empty, safety checked. And this gun, being so slim, it is a 45, so you are lacking in capacity. You only have a 5+1 round capacity in this gun, and that's a downfall. So the Kytex shooting gear, I'm able to carry an extended mag and a regular 5-round mag, 7 rounds in the extended mag with the grip extension. And I like to carry the flush plate just because it's not going to be sticking out when I carry inside the waistband on my hip. So basically same way, just like the other ones work. You know, they've got the retention tabs, they're not going to move around. You know, extremely effective and works the same way. You know, if you have to reholster. I have noticed with the XDS is there are two small cutouts on this magazine that sometimes do get caught up when trying to reholster. So what I like to do is lean it back a little bit to rock those in first and then push down, and they're nice and effective. I am a skinnier guy, so you do see the belt move a little bit when reholstering these. It's hard to find a belt in my size, so these work great, especially with only having a 5+1, or if you go with multiple 7-round magazines, you could have 7 more rounds on you and can easily be covered up with a t-shirt or sweatshirt. Alright guys, I thought it'd be a cool comparison video here. I've got the Kytex shooting gear mag carriers. I'm going to take these off just by simply sliding them over my belt. And Springfields are popular because they come with basically a full kit. You get the magazines, you get a holster for the firearm, and you also get a mag carrier. And I've always been disappointed with both of those that come in a Springfield package. If you were to choose between one gun or the other, I would not pick necessarily the Springfield for the mag carrier and the holster. I would simply select which gun I prefer. So this is Springfield's mag carrier that you get with the Springfield XDS. Basically, I'm going to show you a comparison from this to the Kytex shooting gear, where you're going to have your mags feed your belt through. Okay, I have it on now. I'm going to take the XDS mags, put them in. As you can see, they slide in okay. I do have the retention all the way out. Thing with this mag carrier is the regular 5-round mags go all the way down, and they're not too easy to draw. You can see how it moves around quite a bit. And not to mention, the spacing on them is not all that great. It's harder to get to the rear magazine compared to the first. Obviously, you would want to draw the first one first anyways, but still, not a huge fan of this because then you have to take it off if you have to go in somewhere. And with the Kytex ones, slip my belt on and basically just slide these on. Nice and simple. So there's a huge difference, especially since you can adjust these separate. Alright guys, last but not least are my two carry guns. I have a Glock 30 Gen 4, and I also have a Glock 26 Gen 4 in 9mm and 45. I choose these two guns because I'm a Glock guy. I enjoy shooting Glocks. I've shot the best with Glocks. They go bang every time. I've not had a single malfunction in any of my Gen 4 Glocks. And I own the 19, 26, 21, 30, 9mm and 45s. And I also have a Chris Vector that shoots the 45 Glock magazines and I also have a sub 2000 that shoots the Glock 9mm magazines. So I like that universal magazine capabilities. Basically, my main carry gun is the Gen 4 Glock 30. It is safety checked. There is nothing in the firearm. Just dry fired it, nothing in it. Inside the waistband, down Hume holster. And basically, what I'm showing you is these two right here are 45 ACP Glock magazines. I've got a standard Glock 30 magazine which holds 10 rounds of 45. And I have found that these Kytex shooting gear Glock holsters are the best out of any of the other ones as far as drawing and reholstering. The tension is just right on them to where your belt doesn't even move in either holstering or taking out. Even the 30 round Chris Vector magazines, it's a Glock 21 magazine with the Chris Vector extension on it, sit tight. They follow the contours of your body. I have carried this a couple of times. Sitting down in my car, it conforms to my body, so when I do sit down, it's not going to poke or jab anywhere in my seat, in my side. They fit snug to my body. As you can see, there's no room here. And basically, draw, load in. You can have a Glock 30 with a 30 round magazine, reholster, no problems. I enjoy carrying my Glock 30 just because of the 45 ACP. And sometimes I do carry the Glock 26, safety checked, nothing in the chamber. And basically the same thing. I've got the Glock 33 rounders, which are slimmer than these big old 45s. And the Glock 26 Kytex mag carriers work really well. They do have Glock 17 and Glock 19 mag carriers, but I prefer the 26 to how smaller they are. And for reholstering, nice and easy. Normally I don't carry them back here, I'm just trying to shorten this video up. And I also have the 10 rounds plus 2 base plate. And it's easy. I'm not even looking, and I can easily holster these, no problem. So these are my favorite magazine carriers, obviously because they are my favorite carry guns and are quite effective. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments or send me messages. And thanks for watching this Kytex shooting gear mag carrier review.